Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen. Thanks for clicking on the button. Today's video, I wanted to share this devotional kit that I picked up called Holy Week. And this devotional kit is from Open Journey Faith. And this isn't my first devotional kit that I've gotten. Ingrid Art Studio. Ingrid is the creator of these kits, and she is a very talented artist and a lover of Jesus Christ. She really has some beautiful kits. But what led me to this one was just during this next week, preparing our hearts for the most important week, this leading up to Christ's death, burial, resurrection, which is what Easter Resurrection Sunday is all about. So I just figured I would share some of my journaling entries with you, and I hope that you enjoy. We can reflect together. So I did not unbox this. This came packaged beautifully, and I honestly, when I took everything out, I kind of like mixed everything up. But like I said, I'm going to link Ingrid's site. You can go on there and see what is available. Let's start out. So this is the devotional book. And a lot of times with her devotional books, you can journal right on to the actual devotional book. This one is made differently. So you can do it separately, or you can do it in your notebook, journaling, Bible, wherever you're led to do it. Okay, so this is the booklet I just wanted to start with. So we're going to start Saturday, and it reads, "The day before his triumphal entrance into Jerusalem, Jesus spends the day with his friends and disciples. Mary, the sister of Lazarus, whom he raised from the dead, anoints Jesus' feet with very costly perfume of pure nard. Her compassion, like sweet-smelling nard, is poured over Jesus' feet, and in an act of pure love and intimacy, she wipes his feet with her hair. Love spills over Jesus, and the fragrance fills the house, causing indignation and a troubled heart." This event is recorded also in the Gospels of Matthew and Mark. They each provide their own unique details and perspective. So then Ingrid goes to say, "I love this before the public triumphant entrance into Jerusalem, we have an intimate honoring of Jesus, Mary anointing his feet with the expensive perfume. Let's seek him in the intimacy of our heart and pour out our love before we proclaim him publicly." A beautiful significance to this event. There was no time left for the anointing after his death. It was done as he was alive. We always worship and honor our living God. So this is what I'm going to journal this here. And this is from John. It's starting at chapter 12. And it has 8 verses. So what I plan to do right here, to show you this process, it's not going to be, my journaling it's not fancy, but this is the idea that I have. So one of these pages is beautiful, and you can see where Ingrid puts, like, if it's clear. This is a white sticker page. So I figure what I'm going to do, I just want to line up a portion of this on the margin here, on the edge. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I just cut the sheet, and I just made a small section to put on the edge right here. And I'm going to use some from the kit, the sticker elements that are already here. And I'm going to highlight right now. So it's chapter 12. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus therefore came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, with whom Jesus had raised from the dead. So they gave dinner for him there. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those reclining with him at the table. Mary, therefore, took a pound of expensive ointment made from pure nard, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, he was about to betray him, said, "Why was this ointment not sold for 300 denarii and given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief, and having charge of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put in it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone, so that she may keep it for the day of my burial. For the poor you always have with you, but you do not always have me." So, of course, Jesus knew that she was preparing him. It's almost like back in those days, that's how burials were prepared. They didn't have, like, the super sophisticated embalming techniques that we have. So they would use oils and perfumes and then wrap the body. So I'm just going to highlight right here from 3. Mary therefore took a pound. And I'm using kind of like a red because the flower, the nard, it's red in color, filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Okay, so I'm just going to, for the edge, I'm just going to peel this, starting this. Also, just to emphasize, this is the actual plant, the essence of nard. And then I'm going to use these smaller stickers. They're round, but here is the image of the woman anointing Jesus' feet right here. And I wanted to include, there's tons of words that you can just use. So I wanted to use the word fragrance. That was one of the key words in the description that we just read. Make sure there, fragrance. So what I usually do is highlight, I'll highlight the word that has fragrance in it, and that is when it says, okay, from 3, Mary therefore took a pound of expensive ointment, pure nard, and anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance. I just circle that. And different things, of course, will stand out to different people. But as you can see, it's a very simple, short journaling page. But when you see it, it really, I like how it ties in together. And like I said, I will be showing my other this is I just want to show you this. This is a journaling card that also comes with the kit. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the journaling card and what I journal about this also. So that will be coming up. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And I will see you soon for kind of like part 2 of this Bible journaling video. God bless everyone.